Oh, y'all are kind of crazy. Y'all are insane. Whoever asked this, you're wild for this. And then I skipped that, and then we get to this question. Do you like toes? What are you talking about? Why are you asking me this? What crushes did you used to have? I can't even think about it without thinking I was Delulu. Like, I was Delulu. Hey squad, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to have a huge, massive Q&A because there is a lot of responses low-key to this form. I put this out a couple weeks ago asking you guys to ask me anything, go crazy, you know, relationships, work, family, crushes, beauty tips. I don't know. I just said, ask me anything, right? Anyways, let's get right into it. Let's go! First question, how old is Shug? Shug is about to be 5 years old in November. I had him since 2019. What is your favorite anime? I think I would say I have two favorites. I have a comfort anime and then I have a favorite anime based off of like story and action and, you know, storytelling, stuff like that. My favorite one is definitely Attack on Titan. That's my #1 favorite anime. I just love the story. I feel like it's this whole thing, the world building and the characters are built very well. And I will always stand by that being my favorite anime. But then I have a comfort anime that's, you know, more soft and chill and stuff like that. And that's Inuyasha. I love Inuyasha. It is my favorite comfort romance anime. I love it. How did your family feel about your success as a gamer / influencer and all that? And also slight extension, how did you feel about it? Love you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Well, first of all, because I already come from a family of YouTubers, like we're all, like my whole family is influencers. I would say that it wasn't necessarily a huge deal to be an influencer and all that because we were all influencers, like I came from a family channel. I will say that they were very proud of me for extending beyond our family channel and starting my own brand. So definitely they're very proud of me and what I do as a gamer and influencer and what I do as Shonyx. And then how do I feel about it? I feel amazing. I always wanted to have my own personal brand where I'm talking to you guys like this or where I'm playing games and showing my nerdy side, things like that. I really loved and always wanted to do ever since like, I don't know, ever since I was like a late teenager, I would say that I always wanted to do something like this. So, you know, I'm very happy about it and I love you guys so much. What has been your favorite game you've played on the channel? Honestly, there's been so many games. I can't say that I have a favorite. Like I've literally played like hundreds of games, but I will say I'm really enjoying playing the Walking Dead series on my channel lately. So I would say that's my favorite right now. But then again, there's a bunch of horror games that I really enjoyed. So I don't know if I can say I have a favorite. Who was your first crush and why? I don't know if I should say first crush or first real crush because like I've had small crushes, but like, I feel like I was just saying I had a crush. Like if I'm saying first crush in general, it was definitely like one of my friends a long time ago when I was like 4 or 5. And I feel like I was just saying that just because he was a boy. Like I don't think I actually had a reason to say he was my first crush or anything. But if I was saying first real crush, which was later on, was my first like strongest crush, I would say when I was like 14, I would say the why was probably just because he was tall and had an accent. If I was a worm, would I start up a worm tube channel? What? I mean, I guess. Something sad happened earlier, so I was wondering if I could get any advice on how to feel better. Well, for one, honestly, process your feelings. Whatever it was that happened, whether it's like grief because someone died or whether it's disappointment or whatever, process your feelings because pushing it away is only gonna make it worse. So don't let it fester. Process your feelings, think about it, write in a journal how you're feeling exactly, and then try to look for all the positives in that situation. So if it was someone passing, look at all the happy memories you had with them. If it is a disappointment of like maybe you failed something or something like that, look at it as a learning opportunity or look at it as that door might be closed, but another one will open. That's my advice on it though. I do really hope that you feel better too, and hopefully my advice kind of helps a little. Do you ever miss the bonding of making skits with the family, or do you feel like you're fine with what you're doing now completely? Honestly, I feel like for me personally, I feel like it was a time period, and a lot of us, we kind of grown up now, and we're just into other things. Honestly, I feel like that was for a period of time. I see it like, I don't know, doing a show when you're doing several seasons of a show and then the show ends. I definitely appreciate the bonding that we had doing that, but I'm definitely fine with what I'm doing right now because I feel like I'm growing something else. It doesn't mean that I'll never do content with my family again, but I'm really happy with what I'm doing right now. What music artist do you like? I'm not gonna lie, lately I've been obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter's latest album. I would say she's one of my current favorites, and her and Meg Thee Stallion. I feel like that those two are constantly in my repeats, like on my playlists. Hey there, Shonyx, I'm an up-and-coming gamer and I need some inspiration. What kind of PC do you have and what are the specs? Oh, see, I don't know it off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure I wrote it down recently. I'm not gonna lie, my PC specs are kind of long. I built my PC myself, so I have very specific things in my PC. I mean, what I'll do for you, I will leave it in the description. I'll leave my PC specs in the description of this video because it is way too long. When's the Mikey and Shonyx couples channel dropping? There was actually a lot of questions asking when there's gonna be a couples channel. Now, the thing is, we're definitely planning on starting it, but like, we just be busy. I mean, hopefully sometime next year. That's the goal. I would say hopefully sometime next year, but I'm just saying that. Please don't hold me to it. In fact, don't press me about it. Press Mikey. Press Mikey. What's your skincare routine and how do you stick with it? Actually, I did a video of my skincare routine recently, so I'll link it in the description below, to be honest, and then you can go check it out because I went through the whole entire process of what I do every day. How do I stick with it though? You just gotta choose to be consistent. You gotta decide not to be lazy and be like, I'm gonna take care of my skin. How old am I? I am 24. I'm so serious, y'all better not be calling me auntie in the comments. Don't even play with me. How did you and your BF meet? Now, there was definitely a lot of questions, a lot of you guys asking that same question. And then there was also another question that said, how did I meet the homies? So I feel like I have to start there with how I met the homies because that's connected to how I met Mikey. So I'll start with the how I met the homies because there was another question that said how I met the homies. I was just doing my gaming channel actually, and I was uploading content, and then I saw a comment from Legacy. And then I was like, oh, I've seen him around. And he was just like, oh, you're doing cool stuff. And something like that. I can't remember exactly what the comment was. And then basically I got in contact with him. And then he said he was putting together a whole server with a bunch of people doing content and everybody's trying to be chill and be friends and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm down to make friends with people. Why not? I always wanted to like join the gamer community. So I was like, this is a great opportunity. So basically I got invited into the server, right? I meet everybody, right? And Mikey's in there. And at first, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, like I was just like, yo, these are some cool dudes. I am friends with them. I would never date any of them. And only because I was thinking, oh, if you date someone in your friend group, there's probably gonna be drama. That's what I was thinking. So I was like, I'm not gonna date any of them. Nope, I'm just gonna be friends with all of them. And yeah, it didn't really work out that way. I joined the group in like April-ish 2021, and then I would say maybe like 5 months later is when me and Mikey first started just talking, and then a year later is when we started dating. Basically, yeah, I met him in the homie server with no intention of ever dating him. Why do I like Mikey? Also, love you, Shonyx. You're so sweet and funny and my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Why am I getting like embarrassed? Like I don't know, like being vulnerable on camera. Honestly, super sweet, super genuine, loyal, caring, very attentive. I could just go on and on, honestly. I could go on and on about why I love Mikey, not just like I love Mikey. This video would be way too long if I just went on and on and on, but hopefully, you know, you get the gist. Like, of course, I love his personality, super funny. It's honestly a great partner in life. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is actually yellow, and I know I don't really have a bunch of yellow stuff in my background, so you would really never know, except if you go in my room. My whole bedspread and everything like that is yellow. Anytime I get like flowers and stuff, I love yellow flowers. I just like yellow. I love yellow. I love the way yellow looks on me. I would say it's my favorite color because yellow just makes me happy. I don't know, whenever I see something yellow, I automatically get like just a boost of serotonin. Serotonin is the happiness hormone, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Okay, so have you ever had a boyfriend before Mikey, and what did you see in him if you did? I actually never had a boyfriend before Mikey. He is my first and only relationship I've ever had. I've never even had a talking stage with anyone before Mikey. I just had crushes. Do you have a celebrity crush? And if you do, who is it? It can't be Mikey. I mean, honestly, me personally, I don't do celebrity crushes in a relationship. I know there's some people that do, but I don't do celebrity crushes. I'm just saying a celebrity to me is still a person. So it's like, why would I want my significant other to have a crush on another person? But again, don't judge me for it. I'm not judging anybody else who has celebrity crushes in a relationship. It's just me. It's just me. My first period story, I actually had my first one when I was 12. And the thing is, my sister, of course, she had it first. But the thing is, when I first told her, I was like, oh, I need a pad. She was like, are you telling the truth because you just want to catch up to your sister and just be like her, whatever? I was like, no, I actually did. I wasn't lying. I wasn't trying to be cool, like not cool. I wasn't trying to be more mature and be like, I had it too. I had it too. No, I literally had it. But it was funny because she literally thought that I was just saying it just to be like Shlom. But anyways, yeah, my first one was at my grandma's house and she didn't believe me. I'm starting high school next year. How should I prepare? 1, be yourself, and 2, don't be pressured into doing anything you don't want to do. Don't be pressured to doing anything that you don't want to do, but also be open to trying new things in high school, like joining a club and making new friends in different places. Because it's a year where it's like, you're kind of starting fresh in a way, unless you're going with some people you know from middle school. You know what I mean? But like actually make the effort to talk to new people, make new friends, join new clubs, do a sport. Don't shy away from doing something new. That's my advice for you. Is your boyfriend actually your boyfriend, or do you just say he is because you're actually single and you want to feel loved by one individual person for once? Well, dang. Well, dang. What makes you say that he's not my boyfriend? Well, like what makes you think that I'm lying about it? Yes, he is. Are you projecting? Is that how you feel? I'm just saying, I'm just asking you. Is that how you feel? Did you have a crush on Mikey in the first place? Like I said earlier, I purposely was trying not to have a crush on any of them because I was like, I'm not gonna date a friend. I was like, you know, I don't want to date in the friend group and make drama or anything. And I didn't want to, also, I didn't want to like someone and be rejected too. I don't know. Either way, I was trying not to have a crush on him in the first place. And it ended up happening anyways. So yeah. Have you and Mikey kissed? Yes. I don't know what else to say. What else do I say? Yes. It's in caps too. Like, have you and Mikey kissed? Like, oh my goodness, dang. And low-key, y'all definitely asked some other deeper questions than just kissing. So like, y'all kind of crazy. What school did you go to? I was actually homeschooled basically my whole life. I was homeschooled my whole life except for half of year 3 of grade 3 and a few months of grade 4. That was literally it. I was only in school for that short period of time. So I basically was homeschooled my whole life. How am I doing? I'm doing great, actually. That's such a nice question. I'm doing pretty well. I mean, like, you know, life be lifing, but I'm very, very happy right now. Super happy right now. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well too. I hope all of y'all are well. What is your religion? I am a Christian. Do you and Mikey have promise rings? Yes, we do. They're not wedding rings. It's just a promise ring, y'all. I don't know if you can read it, but it says faith over fear. Would you ever do a meet and greet? I so badly want to do a Shonyx meet and greet. So bad. I have plans for one, but it's like doing it at the right time. And I kind of want to combine it with releasing my album and everything like that. I don't know. But I definitely want to do a meet and greet with y'all so bad. I do plan on doing it hopefully soon. Are you going to do collabs with more YouTubers? I mean, I would love to. If I can connect with more YouTubers, I would love to do collabs with more YouTubers. I'm very open to meeting new people. I love meeting new people, actually. I love meeting new YouTubers, and I'm open to collabing with a lot more YouTubers, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's just hard to get in contact with people and people be busy and things like that. But like, I'm always open to do collabs with other YouTubers. Why did you start making YouTube videos? Okay, if I'm talking about like my family channel, that was because like my mom was like, hey, let's make family memories and things like that. But if I talk about why did I start making YouTube videos for Shonyx, that's a whole different thing, because that was more like I wanted to make a community. First of all, actually, I wanted to make a community like you guys who were able to be friends with each other, like the same person, like the same interests, like nerdy things and gaming and music. And I wanted to embody that interest so that people could connect with each other. I don't know how to explain it. Am I explaining it right? I want to build a community and be a part of a community, basically. And I felt like the gaming community was, well, actually, it's my favorite community on YouTube. I love the gaming community. And now I have you guys, the squad, and I love you guys so much. I love y'all. I love y'all to pieces. What crushes did you used to have? Honestly, I don't really count some of my childhood ones because like they were so small. If I had to do a total for how many crushes I've had, I would say I had maybe 4 crushes in general, but like most of them don't, the earlier ones don't count. If I had to say real strong crushes I had 2. I had 2 strong crushes. One when I was about like 14 and the other when I was like 17, 18. Maybe like 18. So like one when I was 14, one when I was 18. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, the one when I was 18, I was delulu. I was so delulu. When I tell you I was full on delusional, I was delulu. He never even met me. I had a crush on him. I don't even want to talk about it because it's actually cringe. Like bro never met me, but I was watching him from across campus. Like I'm not even gonna, like, no. I can't even think about it without thinking I was delulu. Like I was delulu. Like, girl, how do I get a boyfriend? Honestly, 1, be yourself. Don't try to be nobody else. If you're trying to be someone else, then when you get in a relationship, they're gonna see that that's not really you. 2, never chase a man. But you can show interest without chasing. Basically, like, if they're flirting with you, you can be open to the flirting, but don't be the one who just like chases them. You know what I mean? Don't chase after them. If they're not showing signs of liking you, leave them. And then of course, always make sure you're investing in yourself. When you invest in yourself, you attract guys to you. You attract the right guys to you when you're investing in yourself. Never chase a boyfriend. A boyfriend will come to you when you are applying yourself and your purpose and your passion, okay? That is my main advice. Do you, and you will get what you want. How many siblings do I have? I have 3 siblings. I have a younger brother, Shiloh. He is 17 right now. I have a younger sister, Shasha, who is 21 right now, and I have an older sister, Shalom, who is 25 right now. Do you curse off camera? I actually don't. I never grew up cursing, so people really be thinking that I just put on the family-friendly persona on camera, and then off camera, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If you ever had another pet, what pet would it be and what would you name it? I actually would love to get another dog. I would love to get another dog and have 2 doggies and have them be best friends. But if I had another pet, it would probably be another SH name. Low-key, I could name it Shoddy. I would get a girl dog and name it Shoddy. Then I have Shug and Shoddy. I actually love that. What age did you become a baddie? And not gonna lie, I feel like this question could also be, what age did you glow up? And so the age that I blew up and became a baddie, honestly, I would say around 19, I was finding my own style. I was eating healthy, working out. I was doing a lot of things to literally better myself. And I think around 19 is when I actually became a baddie, but I think I grew into 100% baddie status by the time I was like 20, 21. Things take progress, and I think I started when I was about 18, 19, and I kind of just, you know, slowly becoming more and more of a baddie. You don't just stop becoming, you don't just become a baddie and that's it. You kind of keep evolving yourself. What is your most favorite video game? That's a really tough question, because you know why it's a tough question? Because so many games are so different. Because one of my favorites is Super Mario Galaxy. That's one of my absolute top favorite games. I love the gameplay, I love the vibes, I love the music. I love it so much, but I also love The Last of Us because of the story and the fun gameplay. It's just really, and then I love Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Like, those are like 3 different types of games, and all 3 of those are some of my favorites. And then I also love Detroit Become Human. It's so difficult to say what's my favorite game. I'm gonna have to say Super Mario Galaxy because I'm a Mario girly. What job did you want to do when you were younger except for gamer? Okay, so I actually didn't know I wanted to be a gamer until about maybe like 15, 16. So I didn't know, most of my life, I did not know I wanted to be a gamer, honestly. Maybe not even 16, maybe even closer to like 17, 18. And I was like, wait a minute, I want to be a gamer. But when I was younger, I actually wanted to be a fashion designer at one point. I wanted to be an architect at one point. I wanted to be a singer, of course. I think those 3 were my main ones. Oh, y'all are kind of crazy. Y'all are insane. Whoever asked this, you're wild for this. You're wild for this. Yeah, we skipping this. What in the world? And then I skipped that, and then we get to this question. Do you like toes? What are you talking about? Why are you asking me this? And this person submitted it like 3 times in a row. Look. Next response is still the same thing. Next response, still the same thing. And then they say, I like toes. I think you like them too. What are you talking about? Why are you assuming I like it? Are you and Mikey planning on getting married soon? LOL. Someone you know. Who would ask this? Honestly, yes and no. Like, there's no timeline on it right now. What is the definition of soon in this context? Is soon like 3 months from now, or is soon like 2 years from now? I'll say hopefully in the next 2 years. That's the hope. I would say that, hopefully in the next 2 years. Sorry if this is rude, but when will you stop making content? And again, not trying to be rude. No, this is actually a good question. Like, when will I stop? Because there's a lot of YouTubers who start a channel and everything, and then they just stop making content, like completely. Like, they just, you know, disappear. I don't really see myself stopping at any point. I just see myself evolving. For example, like, even if I did less gaming videos, but I did more vlogs, I don't see myself just stopping completely making content. Honestly, I love making content. I love being an influencer. I love my community. So I just don't think that I would just stop. Maybe I would do less of it as life happens, maybe as I get older or have kids or something like that. Or maybe I would just change what I post. Okay, so like, I have a crush on a boy. I dream of him day and night. My crush for him is bad. I don't know what to do because we aren't friends, and I'm scared because his friend is a bully and he makes fun of me, and the other people in my class, I don't know what to do. Also love your videos. Thank you. One, if his friend is a bully, you gotta question that, because why is he friends with a bully? Why is he friends with a bully? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that he's a bad person, but I'm saying, why is he friends with a bully and he doesn't hold him accountable? 2, like I said earlier, don't chase a man. Don't chase a boy, okay? If he likes you, he'll approach you. Don't chase him. You just do you. You do yourself. And especially if his friend is a bully and he makes fun of you and he's not doing anything to stop that, that's a red flag. Why is he not doing anything to stop that? So honestly, I would say, like, I know you dream of your crush every day and night, but if his friend is bullying you and he's not doing anything to stop it, that's kind of a red flag. Cause I don't know why your crush is not holding his friend accountable, you know? If you could voice act in any game or show, what would it be? I don't know. And I'll say this. I'm open to voice act in any new game that might come out that anybody like is building currently that I might not even know of. Like, I just would love to voice act in any game or show, to be honest. I love voice acting. I would love to voice act any new game that's new indie game coming out or a big AAA game. I also would love to be like the main, like the person walking around. You know how like Detroit Become Human uses actors and stuff? I would love to be that person in a game, like where, you know, you move around as me. I would love that. All right, how are you and Mikey doing? Spill the tea. Thankfully, there is no tea to spill, because if there's tea to spill, then that means there's bad things happening, and I'd rather things be just nice and calm and peaceful. So there's no tea to spill. We're just great. Anyways, guys, that is all the questions I'm gonna answer today. I've been recording for about 50 minutes, low key. Wow. Now, we didn't go through all the questions, but some of them were doubles anyways, and some of them were just like really weird questions. I appreciate you guys' participation. I love you guys so much. We'll probably do this again, maybe like 6 to 12 months from now, so that there's like, you know, different things for you guys to ask me about. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, join the squad, and I'll see you in the next video.
My shawty's up in here, this a anthem. Walk up in the room, there's a beauty with a mask on. And just laid up, y'all be smoother than a panther.